Good morning. I'm Jan Call, the Director of Music Ministries here at Flower Mound United Methodist Church. And I come to you this morning with words of hope and encouragement and a song. Our song today is Leaning on the Everlasting Arms. We can find that in our hymnal on page 133. This was written in 1877 by Anthony Showalter, who was a businessman and a devout Presbyterian layperson. The words to this song are just as true today as they were when they were written over 100 years ago. So let's talk just for a moment about arms and what it is like to be held in arms. So I think about my toddler grandson who's about 20 months old and what it's like to hold him in my arms. You know, I never want to let him go. And when I hold him, I feel loving and strong and protective. And I make a vow, a silent vow to this precious baby, that his Nana's arms will always be available for him. Maybe as to greet him with a hug, or maybe to prod him, to pursue a dream, or maybe to comfort him after a disappointment. I also think of our heavenly arms, or arms when we can't actually touch, kind of like things are right now with this pandemic. But I also think about my daughter Chelsea, who lives in Switzerland and is raising our other two grandchildren there, and I can't readily hug her or the kids when I would like. And so sometimes there's a distance issue, or sometimes we have so many people that are counting on us. I know that parents and teachers and pastors have probably all felt this way at times, as if, your arms can only go so far. And this is where God takes over. He has a power that doesn't overwhelm or doesn't smother. It's a powerful arm and a mighty one. It takes great strength for one so strong to show gentleness. When we talk about the life of Jesus, it was said of him that he called for the little children, "Let the children come to me." And he took them in his arms and he blessed them. I've known what it is like to be upheld by these everlasting arms. Those arms that have been instantly available to us when we're at the end of our rope. It's hard to express to others what it's like. You simply know that someone is holding you up when everything inside of you feels like it's giving way. The writer of Leaning on the Everlasting Arms wrote this after writing a letter to a friend who had just lost his wife. And he said, I wrote him what would be my deep desire were I in his place. And so he wrote, "May God wrap you in his arms of compassion, comfort, and peace." And he was thinking about the Bible verse from Deuteronomy 33, verse 27. "The eternal God is your dwelling place, and underneath are the everlasting arms." So, today, are you falling? Do you know that God is here to catch you. Our verse today reminds us that our dwelling place, where we live, where we focus, is God and God alone. He is our home. He is our shelter. He is our strength, eternal and everlasting. So I'd like to share a few words of prayer with you, a part of a prayer. This might be what God, we talk a lot about how God speaks to us through prayer. Sometimes we think about our speaking to him, but the most powerful part is when he speaks to us, if we will only listen. And so let's bow together today and hear words that God may be saying to us. My child, arms are for holding, for carrying, or even catching. Mine are here for you, anytime, all the time. Do you need to be enveloped in compassion and security? I am strong enough for both of us. Lean on me. Amen. So let's sing just a little bit of Leaning on the Everlasting Arms. Have a great day.